Hey guys, welcome to our Friday night live stream. We literally came home like 20 minutes ago, and we're both pretty pooped. We're tired. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, someone worked today outside.
Yes.
The time lapse.
No, I just switched clothes, but I'm like my hands are still covered in plaster and so on from today because I was helping out a friend.
Yes.
I'm not even done yet, but it's such good weather outside that I actually managed to did about like an hour of time lapses in a park. Managed to do.
You sound like the people here when they get their hair did.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of cute, but it sounds very weird.
True.
Anyways.
Well, welcome to our Friday night live stream where we like every week just to have like some fun with you guys, basically celebrating the fact that we have such an awesome community of people, and we just like to have some fun. We're checking if we can do like an hour and a half to an hour this time because we are legitimately tired, and I was almost falling asleep on the couch just now. Another thing, for those who normally also watch the press record live stream, they go live after us this week. Mike actually sent me a message earlier asking like what time we plan on being done, so hopefully they will be watching us too, so we can keep in touch with them. And after we go offline, you guys can hop over to them.
The channel is Let's Press Record.
Yes. We'll make sure to put it in the description before.
Sorry, I'm tweeting the link right now, so we got a couple more people. For those who are here already, please write in the comments. We already see Are We Dead Yet? And Joanne. By the way, Joanne, you're nuts. We got your mail. I hope you saw the vlog. We kind of opened it in one of the last vlogs 2 or 3 days ago.
Yesterday.
Yesterday's vlog?
Yeah, we have not edited yet because, well, neither of us was home.
That's true. Really? We opened it yesterday?
Yeah.
It seems so long.
No, I opened it yesterday.
We both were like jaw dropped, so...
Yeah. So when we discussed the mail part, we don't have any mail to open right now because we actually opened everything up yesterday. But yeah, I really want to thank you guys so much for every time that we go to the mailbox. There's so much cool stuff in there. Even just the regular letters are so much fun to read. If you wrote us a letter and we've opened it up on the vlog, you should by now have received either something back already or something should be coming your way in the next couple of days, depending on where you are. If you're in the US, it should be within a week max, I think. Outside of towards Europe or even further away towards Asia or Australia. I haven't sent anything off to Australia yet so far in the last couple of months, but if you're expecting anything, it might be like within the next week or two. But yeah, thank you guys so much. And in this particular case, it was Ivan who sent us something really cool. It's over there. Sarah, can you read that?
What?
Don't do stuff over there. You're just checking Facebook right now.
No, I'm not.
Grab the egg.
What? I'm up.
Grab the egg.
Oh, that egg.
Yes, that egg. So Ivan was really creative.
Wow, that's really heavy. I haven't really lifted it.
I did fix it up a little bit because some of the thumb tags came out. This is styled after what I think is
it's a dragon egg
from Game of Thrones. Which,
yes.
Let's see if I can show a little bit closer. You can see it's really, really cool.
That took a while to do.
Oh, well, talking about things coming loose.
Move.
It's
Where
over
is
there.
it? I can't see. Ow! Ow!
You stepped in it?
No, I hit my foot.
Dummy.
You're dummy. Because
You're the dummy.
Tell me where it is.
Yeah. Well, I guess I need
put
to...
it over there.
I guess I have to put another piece of glue in there. I glued some pieces back together,
It's
so...
not meant to be thrown around.
It was thrown around by the mill.
That's true.
So that was really cool. He sent a letter. Was it Nathan who sent a letter? So that should be on its way. Joanne sent something crazy in the mail. That was a gift card for Starbucks for me and for you, for Joanne, which was really funny.
Which is really awesome.
Yeah, so we're going to do that in the next couple of days. Like a bunch of fabric that...
mainly fabrics.
Yeah. Well, I mean... And
yeah, I'm not sure yet because I'm like...
Micah from Germany had sent some cool stuff.
For the kitties and...
I'm not sure if the envelope is still there, but they were rubbing their face on the envelope the entire day.
Yeah.
So as soon as that goes live in the vlog later today or tonight / tomorrow, depending on if you're in Europe, make sure to watch that because it was really, really fun. Am I forgetting anyone?
Probably.
I think we had four pieces of mail yesterday.
I think so too.
Yeah. So hi guys, welcome to the stream in the chat.
Hey,
I see Katja, Joanne, I think it's Scott. Are we dead yet? Pretty sure there are other people watching, but yeah. You're not really helping me right now.
I know, because you're talking.
Okay. Well,
and my brain just shut off since I'm sitting.
Nope.
So, what else did we do today? Why are we so tired? What did we do last night?
Well, last night we didn't really do much yesterday per se, but yeah, today was just like long.
Oh, and
long and warm.
Amanda, hi.
I spent about an hour in traffic today, which sucked so bad.
Oh, I've been researching flights and stuff for the last couple of days because apparently there's a rumor or whatever science that if you book a flight 45 days before you fly, it's the cheapest. And then I discovered that we actually collected some miles.
Yes.
And then I discovered that his miles
are no longer valid.
Yes.
Because I haven't used them.
Yeah, you should have booked the flight in the last, 18 months, which we didn't, obviously, because you couldn't come here.
Mm-hmm.
So
I had like 19,000 miles, which does sound like a lot, and it's
well,
not.
It depends.
It was like 4 or 5 flights in total.
Yeah. The thing is, since US Airways and American Airlines merged, and I have a feeling that American Airlines actually took over. Because the rewards program is the American Airlines program, basically. So I managed to actually find a solution that is cheaper than anything else. If we use the miles I still have. Still, it's a lot of money, and we're still like, should we do it? Should we not do it?
Yeah, but I mean, we haven't seen our family in about 10, 12 months, so that's
and I'm pretty sure my brother only gets married once. I'm pretty sure about that.
So right now the schedule, if everything works out, is we fly to the UK, visit there for a day while we're traveling towards the wedding of Helen and Jerry
in Bath.
If you're not from anywhere other than the UK, I'm sorry, you guys.
It's in the UK.
It's in the UK. Of course it is, because
it's in the southwest.
Stupid.
Basically, towards Bristol.
So after that wedding, we start traveling towards the
London back?
Towards Dutchland. And
No. We go to London first, visit a couple of friends there, go to Amsterdam, to your family in Dordrecht.
Yeah, so we don't necessarily need to go to Amsterdam, but we're just traveling through Amsterdam.
Well, we probably travel through it.
Yeah.
Or Eindhoven, but I think Amsterdam is better with a plane.
Yeah.
And from there, heading to the German wedding. And Dory is coming, which I completely forgot. So
over the course of a week, we get very little sleep. We travel a lot, and hopefully the vlogs will be a lot of fun. But even more fun is that... depending if everything works out, Sara, her co-worker, you've seen her in the vlogs, the loud laugh mouth, happy little girl that you always see. She will be probably cat sitting Cass and Finn while we're gone for a week, so that will be very fun.
Yeah.
So we're trying to make her grab a camera and
every day make a little video.
At least shoot a clip or two. To have some fun with you.
But I assume we make like a compilation of their vacation with her afterwards, not every day in it, because I don't think we can manage that to find Wi-Fi, make her upload it. And it's gonna be
we can use what we have used in the past. She just has to turn it on. That's the only thing.
Nah, it's fine.
But we'll have to see how we're going to do that. Maybe we can put it in. But I'm very excited about possibly going back to Europe for a little bit. Because it's a little bit different again, and we haven't really traveled in a while, so it's good to warm up for the summer because the summer will be kind of crazy if everything works out.
Yeah, I would totally do a Boston meetup, but I only have 10 vacations.
Yeah.
Just fingers crossed, guys, that we get a green card this year.
Yes. So hopefully, if that works out, we'll be very happy. But you will probably see that in a vlog, seeing us dancing.
Or not.
or just continuing on not mentioning anyway. Simon says in the chat, I haven't missed much. How's everyone tonight? Well, we're doing fine. We're just tired. So depending on how long we can keep things up in the next
I was
minutes.
actually very energetic and everything
I was
the
feeling
whole day,
good, yeah.
but then I sat down on the sofa and it sucked the energy out of me. Might be also him.
Joanne says in the chat, speaking of marriage...
Hey, Ivan! Talk about it. You keep reading. I just saw Ivan. I pointed at this egg.
Okay.
What? Talk about
You're
the marriage.
not allowed to touch the egg. You're breaking stuff constantly.
No, I'm not.
Before, I was manhandling it and it was fine. And you touch it and it breaks.
Right. Read the comment.
So Joanne said before I got rudely interrupted, speaking of marriage, I watched your wedding video. It's very beautiful. Well, thank you so much. I'm not sure if you're speaking about the videos that we've made or just our wedding video.
No, I think she talks about our wedding video. She recently started watching.
Cool. Amanda says, let's have a Boston meetup. I would love to go towards the Boston area, at least towards New York and then Boston. Boston.
I wish the Fiesta movement was happening when you were here. So, anyways.
Yeah. Actually, that happened 2 years ago, around this time.
Yes.
I was actually doing the vlog upload. That's the thing I was looking for.
Oh, I really love the dragon egg. It's perfect. I always thought, should I do one? Should I make a video about
It's
it?
surprisingly well made, considering that it's just thumbtacks and a egg-shaped foam piece.
It's awesome. I never did it, so you did it for me. It's perfect.
Huh?
And if it's perfectly on our shelf up there, the Game of Thrones gallery up there.
Mm-hmm.
Things that happen off screen, but you've probably seen it in the vlog. So
Yes, Katja, it's called manhandling. It's basically just being really rough with it. Well, I took it out of the box. It came in like a box that fitted perfectly the egg. And when I took it out, a couple of the tags had come off. So I super glued them back on there already. I didn't show them in the vlog, I think. I don't think I showed them in the vlog, but I fixed. You can tell that there were some little pieces of glue.
So I think I was already sick last Friday, so last
week,
live stream. But I think the live stream went pretty well considering. And then I was really sick for the weekend and Monday and the Tuesday and whatever, and I just felt like I need my energy, and then not enough sleep. We had to get up really early this week every day. Not you, 2 times. But no, actually you didn't get up on Wednesday. Miss. But since I'm feeling better and I'm not really sick anymore, so I'm way more energetic, and that makes me feel like beforehand when I was tired in the evening, not being able to do anything, I was just probably already being sick and just dragging it out. So
I mean, it being really nice and sunny also helps a lot.
Oh, for sure.
Because right now it's 77 degrees outside in the shade. Because I spent about an hour, give or take an hour, time-lapsing in a park that I haven't been to yet, and that park is awesome. It's really, really pretty.
Yeah.
So that should also be in tomorrow's vlog, if I manage to make a time-lapse out of it, because the workflow that I want to use to make the color correction as I work with the photos doesn't work yet. So I need to make the software work with me. As soon as that works, we're all good to go. But at least for now, I'm going to shoot as much time-lapse as possible so we can use that for cool things.
So Amanda asks, is there any way to participate in a Fiesta movement or something similar? I don't think they actually will do another Fiesta movement.
If you have followed our vlogs, we do briefly mention it and have mentioned it in the past a couple of times that it was really weird and confusing when we were in the middle of it. Both before we started and towards the end, because the Ford Fiesta movement thing was really, really cool. Absolutely, I would do it in a heartbeat because I really had a lot of fun. And I mean, even though I wasn't here the entire time, I was doing the background things, of course, with Sara. It was so much fun, and I would love to do it again. But the problem is that the actual project is not being done by Ford itself. It's commissioned by Ford to... But
well, they have a marketing
company
that is doing the Ford Fiesta movement.
So basically, there was just a group of people who were hired by an external company to run that, and a lot of the decisions halfway through were cancelled by probably people from Ford saying like, "Oh, whoa, you guys are... It's cool and all, but we have to make sure that the lawyers are..."
Yeah, a big issue was the whole lawsuit stuff with music and so on, copyright issues and so on, because the bigger YouTubers, to be honest, didn't really care about which music they used or which people they filmed, and
or posting on time, finishing videos on time.
So, and the legal department of Fiesta kind of
shut everything down.
They
didn't shut it down, but they slowed it to a grinding halt.
They basically took off all videos of all agents, and then they approved videos after another, and they only uploaded basically the big ones. So I think one video of ours is basically approved. I think we are allowed to have it on our channel, but obviously we can't monetize it or anything, so... Yeah, it's a bit complicated because during the time you're a Ford Fiesta agent, you actually have to have like links to a legal profile that explains
that you're getting a car and gas and
insurance
not getting
and
paid
so on. But you're not. Yes, exactly. Yeah. So it's clear to everybody what's happening. And some people just didn't do it.
Yep.
So, anyways, I'm not sure if they're doing it again. I mean, 100 cars, 100 times gas, 100 times
insurance.
Yeah. But also, you know what I mean. It's a lot of money and
a lot of work.
Yeah. Plus, I'm not sure if Ford actually wants to invest. Maybe they do like special mission things.
Well, the main reason why it sounds like a sales pitch. The main reason why they had the Fiesta movement was to advertise the European Fiesta model that was specifically built for the European market, to bring it over to the US because, well, let's be honest, a lot of American cars from the early days up till maybe even 5-6 years ago pretty much just drank gallons of gas per mile.
I feel like Santa right now. I'm trying to get the kitties here.
Yeah. Both Cass and Finn just had food, so they were probably...
Wait,
they just had food, so they're still a little bit loopy, I guess.
All right. Here's Mr. Loop number 1.
Hey, buddy.
I'll get the other one. Keep talking.
But yeah, honestly, it was so much fun to do, and I wish we really had more opportunities to do those things when we did that. But I'm pretty sure there will be something in our path.
We are playing Ninja, and Finn is too dumb for Ninja. He just runs up.
Finn is too dumb for Ninja. Really? He is just too smart. He knows that you're just being an idiot, looking around the corner. He's like, nope. He just ran off into the bedroom.
No! Stop being an ass.
Yeah, as you guys say in the comments, in the chat, it sucks a lot, but... I mean, we did have a lot of fun, and that's the most important part.
Alright, let's raise the energy. I got a kitty. That was missing.
Let's see, his eye is dirty.
Both eyes are dirty.
Ugh.
Ugh. Are you okay? We were outside just now, but
he's like, I want to play, man. Just let me go.
Just put him up there. Or not.
I just a bunch of hair fell out of his butt.
Kitties, is it okay? Oh, wow. Just put the pillow here. Oh
no,
my God.
Welcome to things that happen off screen. We should just put a mirror system up so we can just a mirror. So
we should have kitty cam down here.
Yeah, that's a future thing.
Cat food coma, yeah, pretty much. So, nope, no Finn sleeping today up there.
Well, I mean, we weren't home, so they weren't chased by me. Because normally when I'm at home, I just tire them out. Yep. I play with them a lot. I mean, Cass, especially when I'm editing, he just he's a straight up idiot.
No,
gas,
Finn
gas,
is not
gas.
happy. Finn is not happy. Finn wants to run around right now. He doesn't want to be held.
No, he's so happy he wants to run around.
I actually have to put the leash on him when I open the back door, otherwise he's just running and...
Yeah.
So
we're trying to train at least Finn to wait and knows when he gets harness on that he's allowed to walk outside.
So I'm taking him out and then I leave the door open for him because he doesn't run
Yeah,
away.
he
just
basically,
goes out.
you haven't seen it in the vlog, he just hops outside, he's like, just sits on the floor and that's it. Maybe he will walk up to Finn, but that's really it because Finn is the ballsy one.
Alright, do you guys have any questions for us?
I mean, we're 25 minutes in, so I'm already happy that we made it this far.
Wow.
Do you want to go through some comments? Maybe we can
sure,
come
let's
up
go
with
through
the
some
topics.
comments.
So, my iPad.
Are you okay?
My iPad was empty.
Oh, guys, did you see the Star Wars trailer? I'm excited. Mainly, I mean, I kind of grew up with Star Wars, but I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan.
I'm not a Star Wars fan whatsoever, but the only cool thing was like, ooh, shiny stormtrooper.
And I was excited to see like simpler costumes and stuff. So I think it should be Leia, right? And I think you will see that a lot at conventions now.
Oh
so.
yeah.
I'm thinking, what do you guys think? So I want to push the cosplay channel obviously a bit. And I'm so far behind with my Game of Thrones stuff, whatever. But since May the 4th is coming up and The Force Awakens is the next movie, but that comes out in Christmas. So for May the 4th, I was like, I could do something special for Star Wars related. What do you guys think? Should I do like a costume tutorial or more like let's have a little party, so party snacks and stuff? Like nerdy nummies almost.
Yes, as long as I can eat it. I really couldn't care less what you do as long as I can eat it. So let's go through some of the videos from last week, which the first one is from the vlog from April 9th, which is 7 years of bad luck. Well, make an educated guess. That was last week when the big cosplay room mirror fell over in a million gazillion pieces.
It didn't fall over, I think it just shattered.
Well, I
were
mean,
you there?
No, I was walking upstairs to this level when I all of a sudden heard that same sound. So yeah, it fell into like a million pieces, and I was like, nope, I'm not gonna clean this up in the next at least 3 days, which I didn't. Which I definitely didn't. It took me, I'm not kidding, an hour and a half plus like 5 times like poking myself with a piece of glass. Not slicing, poking. It sucked.
I'm so sad.
So much. I mean, it sucks more that we don't have a mirror because that was actually really cool for the room.
It was actually cool.
Plus,
when I filmed, I could actually show the costumes from the front and from the back at the same time, and that was really awesome. So I actually was like, no!
Yeah.
We'll see.
And in the comments, you guys were basically saying, as long as you weren't there, it doesn't count as bad luck.
Well, it's kind of, I think in Germany it is when you break class, it's 7 years of...
If
you break glass, it's good luck, and if you break a mirror, it's 7 years of bad luck.
But it may be because it is in my house when we grew up. It basically was like when a plate, like... shards, like shards from plates. Yeah, that brings good luck.
No, that's for example weddings. People collect like ceramic and toilets.
Like
the whole toilets.
The Jewish glass thing that they smash at the altar. Or is it
No. In Germany, it used to be like this, at least up to the 80s, 90s, depending on where you're from, obviously. But basically, after the wedding, everybody just brought some like old dishware. Is that the word, dishware?
Yeah.
Like, but mainly ceramic stuff, and then it was just thrown in one place, and that brings good luck because the shards are meant to be like a good luck charm.
Yeah.
Type of thing. So.
Well, I mean,
That's talking about that. We have so many like weird customs when it comes to weddings.
Yeah.
Again, it's up to when I was a kid. They still do it nowadays. They don't really do it anymore. They kidnap the bride, which kind of ruins the whole wedding, like the party, the reception, because the bride is gone with a couple of men, mainly the groomsmen.
Uh-huh.
So and the husband has to free her, but that means he has to find her first. Normally they're in a bar and they move from bar to bar, and the husband has to pay the bill, like tab. Yeah. That used to be a thing, and I think it's kind of fun, but again, it kind of destroys the whole like reception and food and whatever.
Yeah, I mean, people were already not people, but like one or two people were moaning, like, "Oh my god, you guys went upstairs!" Like, yeah, for 5 seconds because that's our only second, and we were alone.
We went upstairs.
Yeah, to the tower room to say goodbye or thank you for like that with our groomsmen and bridesmaids.
Yeah, but
that was like for half an hour max, and like
no, that was way less. That was just like real quick.
Well, I got yelled at by some people that we left them alone. I was like, "Well,
Your
it's
mom?
no, not even my mom. It was like just doesn't really matter." But I was like, first off, it's my wedding.
Yep.
Second of all, this was the first half hour that we could be alone.
We weren't alone.
Without
the other people were.
Without being scheduled. Like we decided to do that like we wanted to do that ourselves instead of it being on paper saying like we have to be here now. We have to be here now. Something spontaneous. I like that. But yeah, I couldn't care less. I was happy how everything worked out with our wedding. So I'm curious. It's always funny when people say like, "Yeah, we have an entire schedule." I'm like, yeah, unless you have someone actually like timing every second and like pushing you to the place you need to be or the things you need to be, like a wedding planner type thing, that's not gonna happen. As long as you get married, that's the most important part. That part where you say yes to each other.
That's a nice custom. So Katja just wrote, in my country, somebody steals the groom and bride from the cake and hides it. Then during the entire year, people who marry have to figure out who stole it. If they manage, they'll get a dinner party. I love that. That's a cool idea.
So that means free food.
Yes.
Cool.
But only if you get married.
But do you like this is the second thing? Like, can you just hide it like in a secret place? Because if I hide something, sure as hell, no one's gonna find it.
No, they just need to figure out who stole it.
But I can lie. Did you steal it? No. Are you not allowed to say it? Otherwise, I'm just going to ask, like, do a round of 5 minutes, like, hey, did you steal the cake thing?
No, obviously you can't ask. You have to say that person stole it.
Yeah. So let's check the next vlog, April 10. YouTube instead of TV. I don't know what it was about specifically, but it basically came down to that a lot of you guys are slowly no longer really watching TV. Oh, it was because I made a comment about us having TV but not really watching it because the things we watch we can watch through online streaming services anyways.
We use Netflix and YouTube.
Yeah, or like other online services that are available from time to time, like very specific kind of shows that I sometimes watch.
Yeah, if we want to watch like Doctor Who or something, we would watch over iPlayer.
Yeah, the BBC player, which is luckily free, so that's kind of cool.
Yep.
Those types of things, or it's really cool that most networks, as long as you have a cable subscription, allow you to watch on their website somehow. That's really cool. That's what we do usually.
Okay. The people who got married have to figure out, and they get a dinner party. That's cool. They're also Germany is pretty big when it comes to games at weddings, but it's always the same stuff. It's
that's what your dad meant by why we're not playing dumb games.
Yeah. Everybody hates it.
He actually came up to me like, sort of, because, well, I mean, it's really hard to do an accent because he doesn't really have an accent other than, well, I can only do my name when it's Jurre. That's the only, like, that's like his accent, basically. It's not heavy, it's like you can tell that he has, like, broken English, but it's fun. So he came up to me and was like, so why are the games? I'm like, what do you mean games? Like, we play games, and she said, like, that's what we like, most, like, German weddings do those things.
I hate them.
I try to prevent as much of those
Plus,
things because I know I don't even want to participate in those things because I am so stressed out.
Yeah.
I'm just tired from everything that I can't concentrate on those things.
The thing is, it's not on us to organize that stuff, so I'm just happy that it didn't happen. But it's normally the usual stuff. If there's something more creative, that's cool. What I do appreciate, however, is like a photo wall or something like that, or like people can take Polaroids, or
that's cool.
Sometimes there are also like art pieces. What we did in the past is like a whole picture, like a wooden picture, and then we drew in the middle was a heart, and then other stuff around it, like elements.
You draw penis on one side, right?
Yeah, right. No, she was, for example, a hockey player, so there was a hockey player in there, and so on and so on. Everything, just
instead of a veil, was she wearing like a hockey mask?
No.
No.
Anyways, in the middle was a heart, and the whole picture was broken apart into different pieces. And everybody got a piece and was able to paint it and do whatever with it, and then it was put together again. And that's really cool because it's very colorful and different styles. But you still have the shapes of the heart and the hockey player and so on, because that's how we cut it.
Yeah,
which is pretty cool.
Yeah, we had people write something. That's really cool. That was really nice.
Yeah, or for example, after the wedding, after the ceremony, when you come out of the city hall, we normally have like the sports clubs. If you're, for example, if you're in a softball club, people from the softball club would line up, or the drum corps would be standing there and playing something, or just being lined up.
That was like the number one thing I said. Don't you even think about doing
that. That would be a typical German thing, because we're big into like those club type of things. My mom
briefly brought that up. She was like, "So, would you like to play something like that?" Because I've done so many, not shows, but like short concerts for people, like mainly in my hometown area. So where we would basically just show up at someone's door, because they had some association with the Corps, or some association. They really loved something like that. I had seen it because we are like I used to play with them, but we're European, like the highest level in your Netherlands. So I could get it now. That's cool. But man, those shows are boring. They're like 5 minutes, you leave, and it's gone. And it's like really awkward for the person standing there. They're like, I don't know what to do with this. I probably have to enjoy it. So.
For other customs, so when the bride and the groom leave the city hall, people or church throw rice or flowers or whatever. Yeah. Mainly rice for good luck stuff too.
I actually think that it's not even allowed in my hometown anymore because of pests.
And pigeons and whatever.
Pigeons are pests.
Yeah.
Flying rats.
Other things are like a bed sheet, and you basically draw a heart on it, and the groom and the bride. That's the word I was looking for.
Dirty sex on it.
No, they get small little scissors, basically the nail clipper cutter scissors, the small ones.
Tiny nail clippers?
No, not the clippers. They are scissors, and then they have to cut the heart out, and then the groom.
Then they have their dirty sex.
No, the groom has to carry the wife through the bride, in that case, through the heart. Does that make sense?
Where do they... I don't even want to know.
Never mind. The dirty sex?
Dirty sex. To go back to the chat and the comments about stuff. Amanda says, is the BBC player available stateside now? Officially, no. Shh.
I don't want to see your leg.
Shh.
Put your leg down.
Shh. Just accept it, okay? It will be shaved soon, or at least trimmed.
Better?
Really? I say so because I put shorts on because of the reason that it was comfy this time. I will go back to long jeans if you guys don't want it.
No, just put your leg down.
But yeah.
Just sit down.
No.
What button, Mo?
I forgot what I was saying. Oh, that's the BBC player. It's not available in the US, but there's always a way to access it.
Well, BBC America, you can watch the American stuff.
Yeah. Basically, we just use like a little plug-in that allows us to connect to it without having to do it illegally. But yeah, it's true. In the chat it says like mostly Europe, but Asia is even worse with it. The Europeans are pirates because, well, let's be real, we don't really have the choice to watch the things. Like I think Game of Thrones is one of those things. Like it's the most pirated show because they simply don't offer it to us Europeans or us outside the US. I'm like, that's just asking for it if you don't even make it available for anyone.
No, HBO is you have to pay for HBO.
Yeah, but you cannot get a subscription outside the US. That's the problem. You need to be a US resident in order to sign up for something like that. I'm not sure if they actually changed that with the Apple TV deal that they have. But it's like.
Well, there
are a lot of ways you can watch stuff without really downloading and still watching it on the original websites.
Is it this
I
one?
see like some comments on the vlogs where like the second that Netflix came available, I stopped watching TV as I did before. Some people said I don't even have a TV, which is kind of weird because I use the TV for everything else, but I game on it. I connect it to. We have a Chromecast, for instance, that I can hook it up to. We use it for Netflix. So, if you consider it as a monitor, then technically it's still TV.
Yeah, I do love the UK shows too because I see a lot of people being like, I miss my UK shows. So, like Sherlock or Downton Abbey or The Paradise, which is on Netflix now, by the way.
Yeah.
And Mrs. Selfridge and all the Pride and Prejudice.
Yeah. See, here's the thing that I find most interesting is that most people, if they have the the option to buy it or get a subscription to it, they would do it. I would do it if I would watch those things. Like when Netflix, we pretty much just tore that entirely apart and watched as much as possible. Even if we would be paying for the next 10 years and stopped watching now, I still have all the money out of.
Gear?
What?
Top Gear?
What's that on BBC? No, I watched. I used to watch it through some other websites that basically had it. Back catalog because I simply don't know where to watch it, but it's on the BBC, so technically it's state funded.
Okay.
So in my opinion, that's legal to be. If you can watch it, in my opinion, you should be able to do it.
Well, I did like ER actually, and Chicago Hope and whatever was out there. There was another one. I can't remember how it was called, but it was fun to watch. Same era, but I never I probably watched 6 seasons or something of ER, and then. I watched other stuff.
Yeah.
Anyways, I watched Grey's Anatomy and stuff. I watched partially of Private Practice. Yeah. You're not even listening to me. Yeah. And Simon just said, because I said...
Yeah.
All right. Simon said he was looking at the wish list of our kitty. So...
Oh, yeah.
Real quick before I continue that. PetSmart had an offer that they would ship anything for 99 cents. And I was posting for kitties on Facebook. Hey, PetSmart is sending out boxes. No, we don't. They post themselves. So our kitties wanted a box from PetSmart, and PetSmart doesn't just send out boxes. They want to put stuff in the boxes. So our kitties made a wish list. So you guys can put something in there, and the kitties can have the box. Obviously, maybe they also use whatever is in the box. So I posted that on Facebook for them because they were like. Oh my god, I wrote it, but I can't post it myself because I don't have thumbs.
Well, they dictate it to us.
Alright.
Most of the times to you, but I sometimes I have trouble.
It's like telepathic. Mm-hmm. Anyways, so I posted this, and Simon said he was looking through the wish list for the kitties, and I'm like, you should spoil your own cat first because you send us so much stuff already.
Yes. Don't get me wrong, it's absolutely awesome.
I love it, but I know you just started a job, and you have a cat. Come on. So he just wrote. Where is it? Sarah, I treated my cat Jazz today to some treats, $4.35 pounds, which is $6.50 dollars. Told you that he was a pampered puss. Lol. Yep.
Pampered puss. I just call her spoiled breds. They get so much good stuff. Not even just from you guys, just from us.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys don't like this really expensive food? Let's just get some other expensive food because we know you guys love that. They actually they're not that bad because, if they're hungry, they will still eat it. Mm-hmm. But you can tell the difference between certain brands and, we give them really nice food because, they are worth it. I wouldn't give myself crappy food. And before you say crappy food is fast food, shut up. I mean, like awful. I wouldn't chuck a bottle of bleach. That's what I mean, like that equivalent. I wouldn't give them anything that would harm them.
Are you done with the comments?
I'm just reading through them because I'm going in between. I just skip through the vlogs a little bit faster because we.
No, are you done with the vlogs?
No,
Right,
not yet.
Come on.
In the chat, someone says Apple TV just added Sky News. That was odd, apparently. Jenna says in the chat, is the Apple TV worth it? Been thinking about adding one. I don't have an Apple TV, but it's pretty much the same probably as any other console out there that does the same kind of thing. I mean, if you watch a lot of things and you don't want to connect like a laptop or something, and you have, I think Apple TV has Netflix, right? Or not?
I don't know.
Is it something else? I mean, personally, I connect everything through the Chromecast or through the PlayStation 4 that we have, because that's just perfect. And that says offers free apps plus you add your Hulu and Netflix credentials. Basically, Wi-Fi streaming box, yeah. And a great mirror for your Apple device. Basically, what we do with the Chromecast, basically duplicating a screen, or because we have Apple devices, more or less making it work somehow. It works. I actually am surprised that everything worked so far. There are always workarounds. So, you want to play a Nerdish Against Humanity?
I haven't seen the newest Game of Thrones
Yeah,
yet.
don't you spoil it. For you. I care about you. I couldn't care less.
It's fine. But it's kind of funny because at work we do have a lot of like hardcore Game of Thrones fans, and apparently they haven't seen my cosplay because they were like, "Oh, are you watching it?" And I'm like, I'm just shutting up. I'm not saying anything. I just read what they are talking about, and they totally geeked out. Like, "Oh, I heard there are like 4 episodes leaked, maybe 6. I've watched 4. I don't want to spoil it. My wife wants to watch it with me. Blah 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 blah." So I'm just sitting next to it, and I'm like, anyways, yes.
Time for Nerdish Against Humanity.
Yes.
What's your thing?
Okay, and the Academy Award for...
No, you're not doing it correctly. And the Academy Award for blank goes to blank. And like always, make sure that you put quotation marks around your answers, or just fill in the blanks for us so it's easier to read. And make it as dirty as possible. Dirty and juvenile. Because that... Oh, Christian, if it makes me laugh, you win a point. Jenna says I use an Xbox currently, so maybe I'll add that in the future. Well, I mean, technically, the only difference is it will use a lot less power than your Xbox will. I mean, the PlayStation 4 is running 99% of the time when I'm at home.
Mm-hmm.
Because I walk between upstairs and downstairs so much. And like, I watch a video here, just like you load something on my iPad, or I send it from the iMac here to downstairs when I'm in the middle. Like, for instance, when I'm rendering something, or when I'm editing. When I'm editing something, I usually am watching stuff in the background, like switching in between. And as soon as I'm like, I have 10 minutes of render time, 15 minutes, I can just walk downstairs really quickly and just like sit on the couch for a little bit or lay, because it's my house. I lay on the couch.
I mean, it's okay. You don't need to be dirty. Cute is fine too.
Yeah.
We can give out cute awards too.
If it makes me laugh, that's the most important part.
They like your leg.
Well, I mean...
They were just jealous of it.
Soon it's going to be too warm for me, and I've done this last year. That I will not shave it. I will go
burn
over
it. Can we use the flamethrower?
That smells bad.
I know.
Burned hair is disgusting. It's not as bad as a burning power supply of a PC. Don't ask how I know that, but yeah, I blew a couple of them up for funsies.
Okay.
I was an IT student. Those things are funny.
You want to finish this? Or?
Excuse me, are you forcing me to read stuff now?
I had to get your reading classes.
Well, no.
Well, yes. Who had to walk to the car because the other person couldn't be bothered.
Because I was setting up the live stream.
I was setting up the live stream too.
No, you were setting up the lights. Not even that. You just gave them to me. I set them up.
That's not true.
You took out the lights. Does that count?
We were working together, bitch.
Yeah. But as soon as it becomes summer, like warm, and I start wearing shorts a little bit more, I will take the trimmer over it and just like trim everything. At least once and see if I still like it. I did that last year just before we went to Atlanta for DragonCon.
Yes.
It was the best decision ever because it was so warm.
Yes. You want a tan, remember?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, and the car is like, wouldn't it be funny if I was really like tan?
Oh, this might
when
be
you come to the weddings.
Well, with all the plans that we have, we're going outside more, and like with me doing what I did today, I will be nice, and I will at least go one shade of darker.
One shade of darker.
I really said I will actually get like a shade of brown.
All right, read your comments.
Okay. Well,
it starts with Ivan.
Yeah, I saw that. Okay, time for a Nerdish Against Humanity. And the Academy Award for being the fluffiest kitty goes to Cass.
That's true.
And he's looking at me like, huh, what? Can I get
He's
nuns
coming
now?
over.
Am I getting nuns now? Oh, you're accepting your award. Okay, come.
I get the award.
Well, did you prepare a speech? Oh, did you prepare a speech? Here he goes. Give your speech.
You didn't tell me that nonsense.
Ooh, you know what's up.
Alright.
We should actually play some music to play him off better.
Play him off, okay. Well, we need to give him his award first.
Ooh,
hey guys.
He really wants it. He really wants it.
Piss. Here, come.
I don't think he can do Circus Kitty now.
Why?
He's like half between that leg. Oh, dude.
Come over. Come here. Come there. Alright.
Those treats smell bad.
Oh yeah, they do, but I think he likes
It's good for their fur. Good
kitty.
And the Academy Award for serene water dancing goes to Jurre and his super sleek calves. Just wait until I grease them up. I actually I've had leg hair since forever, and I used to actually swim a lot when I was younger. I used to do rescue swimming basically, so that was really cool. But I haven't swum with shaved, trimmed legs yet. I have worn jeans, and that's like the weirdest feeling as a guy. When you shave your legs for the first time, you're like, I can feel my pants now. There's no buffer between my leg and my pants anymore.
I see a trend in the comments.
Yeah.
And I see a kitty.
You guys are making fun of my legs. And the Academy Award for best legs and heels goes to me.
Yep.
I don't even... Well, I mean, if it would fit in yours, I would probably do it on the stream, but I have big-ass feet.
Big ass. Mm-hmm.
And you can... There's another one. The Academy Award for silky smooth legs. Well, they're not silky smooth right now. I will not cosplay Jon Snow. Goes to me as Jon Snow.
Well, since...
I kind of like Katja's one because that was the first one that...
Yeah.
Okay, Katja gets a point.
Yep.
Katja gets a point.
For me too. You already had 3, babe.
Let's check out a vlog from April 11, where we went outside to check out
the outside world.
An outside world part that contained a lake and the dam.
Oh, the dam. Yeah, that was
a nice day.
I was sick.
It was cool.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
We basically went outside for you guys. That's what happens.
So I think we talked about that it's sometimes hard to come up with like a vlog or keep it interesting. So press record was actually saying, I think it was Mike, because we usually comment with our names only, so we know.
No, when it's press record, it's Mike and
Brittany.
I think Brittany is not logged into press record.
I think she uses her
P.O.Box.
Yeah. So I think it's Mike. He said, I have issues too. Sometimes it's hard to vlog fun things. I mean, technically, it's not that hard to vlog fun things. You just point at Nora. Or in our case, in my case, I just pointed towards this area with, like, fluffy animals. And
I'm not a fluffy animal.
Yes, you are in Ewok. A lot of talk about the milkshake from Denny's. I always order a milkshake because you get, like, an extra clump.
Yeah, I keep being surprised when they come.
Yeah, I forget every time.
They give you this, like a medium. It's not a huge size. It's just a medium size.
Yeah, let's just say it's like a regular milkshake glass.
It could be bigger, but it doesn't matter because they actually bring you another container. Here's the rest of your milkshake. Yeah. I'm like, why don't you give me a bigger glass? But then again, it's
I think those are the glasses they have at the establishment since early.
Yeah, but also. You keep it in your head as a positive.
Yeah, I mean it's like I have more, so that's kind of good.
Yep.
Let's take it out. Okay, let's see. The Greg Sutton said, now on a milkshake to McDonald's. I usually like the McDonald's one. I had a weird experience with the Wendy's version because they don't call milkshakes like icy or something. It's just a really thick milkshake. And they give you a straw that is way too weak, so like the second, and I'm not sure if it was too small or just not big enough and strong enough, so the second you start sucking on the straw, like the entire thing just like sucks itself like flat. So yeah, they just need to give you a spoon instead. A lot of people wishing Sara to be well. Well, she survived. You can see. Thank God for Mother Medicine. And a lot of throat candies. At least that was my case.
Talking about this, I just found this. You did hide it from me.
Oh, be careful. It might be crushed. Like it's crushed inside because it was in the package.
Oh yeah, it is.
No, the reason I say is because I know who's going to clean that probably, not you.
The kitties.
No, they shouldn't. So the next...
This needs fridge. This is melted.
No, that's just what it is. It's warm. The next vlog is from April 12th, where we walked around the recreational center for like this area where we think of going because we want to cancel our gym membership at the place where we had a gym membership, but the gym closed. And they moved us over to a different place, where we
don't really like the area, so we don't want to go there.
It's also because it's just a little bit too far.
In the wrong direction.
Yeah, it's in the wrong direction. We never go in. Like if we go there for a specific reason. So it was like.
And to be honest, I don't want to go there at 11 at night, which sometimes happens when we want to go to the gym. We just go, and I don't want to go alone at 11 p.m. To that area. And. Someone was actually commenting on our fight, but we'll come to that in a bit.
Yeah, that's fine. Cindy said in the comments of that vlog, I call a membership to our town recreation center my donation of support. It's also called taxes. You just pay a lot of taxes. I mean, I have to say that area is so nice. It looks really, really pretty. Like. That's one thing I can say about well-developed like areas. Let's say just richer parts of towns.
Yeah.
Man, they know how to spend their money. Whew. Like.
Okay, guys, we just died.
So we just have the comments over there.
Yes.
Sorry. I don't have a plug over there. Otherwise, I could give you mine.
Oh no.
Mine is almost full. But Chicken Dance, she said. Going to the gym by myself is no fun, and I usually don't get home until 7:30. most nights I just make dinner and crash on the couch 3 hours before going to bed. Yeah, welcome to things that happen off screen. We this table, the brown one, is usually against the wall. You see it in the vlogs, and since earlier this week we put a pillow on there, and I'm trying to train them to sleep on the pillow when I'm in the office because they're always fighting over the spot here to sleep on when I'm in the office. So I was like, let's figure out a way. So when I think Micah from Germany had sent the catnip pillows that are in the vlog, you will see I actually have put them in the pillow sleeve. Yeah, they're in the pillow sleeve. So that's why Cass was rolling on it earlier.
Okay, gotcha.
I just tried to make them get used to stuff. Someone said, "Can you do a house tour?" Basically, I responded, "Just watch the vlogs. You get a house tour every single day." I don't really think a house tour is something you guys need as we're vlogging every room.
Yeah, but it's kind of nice to see how they are connected and stuff in one go.
Well, I mean, it's not as weird as apparently my bedroom back home in Dutchland.
Oh, that was so confusing when I was talking to him for the first time, and he showed me stuff. The background was so black, I had no idea how the room looked like. Yeah. I was surprised when I actually saw it.
I think people still don't think that word. Leopard Dragon said in the comment section of that vlog, that body in a tree seriously freaked me out. There was I think it was art, more or less.
I hope so. Otherwise, there's a dead body hanging in there.
A taped up dead body.
Well, it's kind of climbing.
It wasn't basically. Yeah, it was like somewhere in the middle of the tree. It looked really funny.
It doesn't help when you're actually watching bones to fall asleep because you automatically think someone wrapped up a dead body in paper mache and put it on a tree.
Paper mache. That's the word I was looking for.
You're welcome.
Let's see if.
I made people happy today. So last week we took headshots and stuff from people, of people, I guess. Anyway, so
you just took headshots.
Yeah, I took headshots.
Triple kill.
Yeah, and this week I was kind of busy doing other stuff, but today I kind of finished a couple, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, I need to use that as my Facebook page, and you made me happy today." Blah blah. And I'm like, "Okay, you're welcome."
Yeah. So this week we decided that
it's just like in the age of selfies, you're used to selfie mobile phone quality, and if you get like a DSLR nicely shot, not self.
Well, here's the difference. It's the difference between a decent phone. I mean, camera phones are really good nowadays, and someone that actually knows how to make a proper photo. I'm pretty sure that even in, let's say, 20 years, when cameras do everything automatically to make the same quality and looks as some people have been trying to hand recreate or hand make themselves, like people who, like professional color correctors who do film color correcting. In 20 years, it's all gonna be so automated because of so smart software programming algorithms. I'm pretty sure those people will still have a job because it's such a specific talent and skill that people will be like the hipsters of I actually have a real person coloring my film because reasons. Well, probably the software can do it the exact same way, or audio something. There will probably be something that still works better when it's done by a person.
Well, I hope they do some improvements when it comes to audio editing and audio software because there are a lot of really complex and complicated programs out there, and if you could automate it a bit more, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Anyways, what was the origin of our talk?
I wanted to say that this week we decided to try to do more outdoor stuff. But last week, basically, we started looking at longboards. We started looking at areas where we could just go outside and explore. What?
Yeah.
What?
I don't know. I wanted to comment on something else. I didn't want to go back that far.
That was legitimately 2 seconds ago when you interrupted me.
No, it wasn't.
It actually was. Anyways, so this week we looked up some areas and parks that we can just discover and see. Mainly because I want to do more time lapses. Unfortunately, the weather was awful the second that I got my interval timer for my cameras. So that sucked a lot. But today was really good, so I'm really curious how that will turn out, because I didn't manually set the camera. So that's the first time that I haven't done that, because usually I shoot 100% manual. So I'm curious how that will turn out as soon as I get it working. I was talking in that vlog from April 13 about making a strap, like a different kind of strap, because I'm very specific and I hate when the camera straps pretty much the cameras are up here, like tourist style.
Yeah.
Someone said, I've seen some photographers that like longer straps on their cameras. I use a guitar strap instead of a camera strap. They're a bit longer. Hope the weather gets better for you guys. Well, so far it did right now. I did come up with a design that I want to do, but I need to get a certain clip, and I need to get a certain fabric strap from one of the straps that we have in order to make that. But as soon as we start doing that, I will show you guys, because I'm actually really excited, because it's really easy, because you use a bag, like one of those shoulder bag straps.
Yeah.
That is comfortable. I have a professional strap for what is it, to basically just to take some weight off the shooting vest that I have. You guys have seen it probably in the vlog a little bit ago, that I wear this ridiculous vest, which is super comfy, which actually came with it, so it was really cool. But as soon as we start making that, I will.
They start bitching in the comments now.
Oh, what are they bitching about?
I'm still reading. I can see it over there. But Jurre has to comment on it, because I can't scroll up.
Nobody is reading us. We can say bad things. No, we're reading you guys. Don't worry.
Well, scroll up and read the Cards Against Humanity thing.
I did.
No, read it out loud.
Which one?
Gets better with age. Blank gets better with age.
Oh, well, you didn't tell us. You just put it in the comments, I think.
I did, and my thing died. Just read it.
Okay, apparently, blank gets better with age. Sara gets better with age. No, that's not true. She only gets worse. She becomes more annoying and more fluff. No, I'm just kidding. You become more adorable every single day. Little fishtail. Moldy food gets better with age. Well, technically you're making penicillin.
And then you can kill it with fire, and then you can eat it.
Peppermint gets better with age. I'm not sure if that is actually a thing.
No, dancing gets better.
Oh, dancing gets better with age because you don't care who's watching, or just take a bunch of drugs and you can solve that problem too. Funeral rates get better with age. I'm not sure. Is that true? Does it get better with age?
Wow.
I think it only because it's just expensive in general.
That's my winner.
Yeah, that is. Well, it's awful. I like that one. It's funny.
That's it.
Yeah, the funeral rates one. That's Manda. Manda got a point.
Guys, I keep telling people don't apologize, but I know the stream is a bit slow and we're a bit tired. I'm sorry.
What? Apologize for what?
That our stream is so slow today.
What do you mean? Slow?
Energy-wise. It's okay.
I'm not sure if the stream just crashed. It's still working over there.
Come on. Finish the comments.
Yeah, I just want to check to make sure. Otherwise it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's still running.
Yep, okay, it's still there. It just stopped on my screen for some reason. Simon says, how dare you?
Simon says, then it's true.
Sara is lovely, beautiful, and definitely better with each passing day. Well, she gets more annoying every single day. She finds something new to do.
Poke.
Like that, for
Poke.
instance. Ow.
Poke.
No.
Poke.
Stop it. Stop it. You don't want to go down there after today.
I'm going up right now. I'm not going down.
That's what I'm saying. It's like all sweaty and disgusting, and you will probably
Tell
find
me something new.
Oh snap! You will probably find some plaster that just like dripped down my neck, like because I was doing the ceiling. So
You were doing the ceiling.
I was doing the
Sexy
ceiling.
done.
I was triumphing the ceiling.
I'm not sure how that works, but hey, you do
Space.
what you need to do.
Let's go to the next vlog, which is the
I'm
vlog.
excited. I want to book the flight.
Me too.
Alright, let's do it. After the live stream, we're booking the flight.
Cool. So let's go for another 10 minutes.
Alright.
Yeah,
Finish the comments.
we're almost there. This
And
is
then
the
you can hop
vlog
on
where we were basically just messing around. We hadn't really vlogged that day itself, but towards the evening, we were doing our bed, and Cass decided to have some fun with us.
I don't know if your cats are like that, but our cats, or the cats I had, love it when you kind of take their stuff from the bed and put new bedding on there.
I like that.
Love it.
I love it too because it's clean and
Yeah, but they like jumping on it and laying underneath.
I
And just
do the
running
same.
around and
I do
doing
the
stuff.
same thing. I like to jump on it and
Roll in it.
Yeah.
And be
But
naked and.
it's like a definite must.
Mhm,
I usually do that when you're not
Alright,
here.
read the comments.
So RLW vlog. We need to come up with a better name for them. Vlog said, "I laughed so hard. These cats are adorable. I want to do a kitty Photoshop for the cats, but I'm not as great. Not that great with my camera. Do you know how you can solve that? Use your camera more. just make more photos or videos. You'll get better with it. I mean, I tried. Usually, my trick is to try to do something or replicate something and do that as good as possible.
They always say you don't want to film or shoot with animals and kids because it's the most complicated thing. And I mean,
Neither kids or animals want to
it
work
depends
with you.
on how well both are trained.
Yeah.
Cats tend to look in a different direction every time you point the camera.
That is definitely true for Finn. Finn is the biggest dick when it comes to being on camera. I mean, we have like our cameras have like a specific beep or a click sound.
Did you switch it off because I don't hear it? That's why I'm confused when I
No,
switch it on.
I didn't. But you like there's a specific sound, or at least they know when the camera goes on. And
Guys, we totally forgot to film. We are live. And I interrupted you, and now he's pissed. Alright.
it's going to take a thumbtack and just press it very slowly
No.
into your nose,
No, don't do that.
like on the front, so you can be like a shiny little button.
Talking about shiny. It's so shiny. It's so pretty. Thank you, Ivan.
So you guys in the chat,
Joanne. Thank you again. Yeah?
I'm giving up.
Okay, I gave up.
Like the second, like I tried to start talking every time. You just no, don't you dare! No, stop it! I'm going to put you in the timeout corner.
Which is?
Nope.
That's a corner.
Nope. That's not a corner.
Ow.
I don't even know what I was saying, but someone asked if we were married. Yeah.
Yes,
we were married for a while.
Not yet a year.
Rachel said that I sounded like a barking dog when I kept saying "what" from the shower.
No, we were downstairs.
No, I wasn't.
Anyways.
I was in the shower.
What?
I was in the shower before
What?
that. I'm falling in this trap.
What?
Hey, timeout corner now.
What?
You're not allowed to say anything for the rest of the stream
What?
in the next 5 minutes.
What?
I will punch you
What?
in the boob
What?
if you don't stop saying "what."
Don't poke me.
Stop it.
I'm just reading.
Stop it. I know you're up to something. You ready to interrupt me again? So I can start over from the beginning? No? It's gonna behave now? I don't believe anything of it, but okay. So this is basically the vlog from yesterday, where I kick your ass.
I kicked your ass.
See, here's the thing. You can hear clearly say, you have to keep both hands on the thing. I have my hands on both things. The second, like, that you get, like, bumped in the head, not even hard. It was like, just bump. Like, you just, like second has That's what I'm up against. And then she yells, "It's not fair."
That's not true. You edited. You cut out a big part of the fight. We should release the original footage so you guys can judge.
The unedited version.
Yes, and you guys can judge. And we could do 2 director cut. Well, basically you did 1.
You need to train Sarah to be a better behaved Ewok. That's impossible. It's impossible. No, nothing.
What?
So in yesterday, no, you're not allowed to say anything. Ivan asked or said, maybe one day I'll find Cass and Finn jumping in your car. That was after I mentioned that I saw the neighbor kids. She's maybe like 6 or something. She's maybe 6 or something, and she was jumping in the hood of the car from her mom. And that car already looks like crap. Like in the last half year, that car has become from trashy to just like straight up redneck trashy. Like front yard trashy. So I hope...
I think they're Mexican. I don't think you can say
yeah.
redneck when they're Mexican.
What are they then?
Mexican.
Okay, so that basically becomes an insult now then.
Lower income Mexican? I don't know.
Okay, I don't know what to do with that, but sure.
Definitely not redneck. Weirdly enough, rednecks are white.
This is also the same vlog where you actually called into the live stream from the cosplay coach, but they're on the channel Popcorn something.
Popcorn Talk, I think.
I don't
Popcorn
even know.
TV, Popcorn Talk.
I think it's Popcorn Talk something, or the Popcorn Talk. I don't really know. I'm not even planning on looking it up right now. But it's basically if you just YouTube or Twitter the cosplay coach, you will find it. It's just kind of funny that you recorded a clip like on Monday-ish somewhere to basically put that in front of their live stream when they started. And they tweeted you or us.
Yeah.
Saying like, hey, we're live now. And you basically started to go on a tweeting rampage and commenting rampage. And they were like, I think it was one of the producers, the people who was doing the behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah, I was basically geeking out because they were talking about all the stuff I've been doing research for a long time, and the Game of Thrones costume group has like 5,000 members now, and it's just like a lot of nerds and crazy and not even nerds, but I mean, if you're into one thing or a topic and you're kind of geeking out and nerding out about things, I guess you could say it's nerdy. And they were talking about things, and I'm like, why is this happening, and why is that happening? And
I just see Mike commenting in the chat saying, "Ooh, I made it. I was able to make it in time." So.
Well, Mike, I just texted you. We are wrapping this baby up, so you guys can
now
go.
in 10 minutes. Just let us know when you guys are ready. So after us, press record.
Go to youtube.com/let's press record. Or Mike, maybe it's possible that you post no, I think you can't post links in the chat, but
I think you can.
No,
just put the
just put the code or something there.
I don't care, it's fine.
Popcorn time.
Popcorn time. But you basically they were like they DM'd you saying like, hey, can you call us because
but it's weird. It's
they had a system set up, either forwarded a phone number to like a Skype, or they had a phone plugged in somehow to make it work, because they were live. Basically, you could hear them talking in their regular mics, right? That's what you said to me.
Yeah.
So basically, they didn't hear you until they put the headphones on, but you could hear them.
Yeah, I heard them the whole time. Nobody was talking to me, and I was just confused because when I heard it double, plus you see them on screen and you want to follow the show, so you actually can talk about it. But because they asked me about myself, I started talking about a different topic they were talking about. And it's just awkward because I didn't want to interrupt the flow, but basically the producer was like, hey, no, call in. And I'm
that was really cool.
Right.
It was fun. maybe we can make that a regular thing.
Yeah, it would be fun.
The only difference is that we use Skype to call in, which is a little bit better quality most of the times.
Yeah, we
I haven't watched the stream back yet with the delay between the MacBook streaming the Skype call to the iMac. This with the angle you guys are seeing, because the software is running on the iMac, which has a really cool companion little app that basically allows us to capture a screen and putting it in the live stream with the webcam footage.
Yeah, Mike is right. You can click on his username, but sometimes it doesn't show up on the channel. So even if you're subscribed, you don't see the live stream link. Maybe check social media, I guess, to get the real link to their live stream whenever they're set up, obviously. Sorry for skipping topics.
No, it's okay.
Anyways.
But yeah, that's really cool because they pretty much just started out with their second episode, and what I like about that is that they actually know what they're talking about. They know at least basic things, and they know.
What they do is basically like a podcast. Like you watch Rooster Teeth, I watch the Cosplay Coach, and they are talking like an hour or 45 minutes or something
it's like
about.
Regular
every week has a different topic. It's similar to what I wanted to do, but I want to do monthly themed. Challenges and talks and whatever.
They do a weekly one right now.
They do a weekly one, but I don't know. I have to find something that works for me within the schedule we have right now. As soon as we actually have the company, I know we keep on talking about it, but as soon as this
our own business,
we can actually produce cool stuff and not like. I need to upload something. I only got like 3 hours to produce something.
Also because we have better machines to run, or more
machines. We have one iMac right now.
Let's just say more good render machines and not one good one and one that does work but has a mind of its own. Like the MacBook works, but it's definitely no longer able to come up with the power that it needs for the amount of stuff it has done over the last 2 years now. But that thing has been running non-stop, has been used so much. So that's good.
Fingers crossed.
Let's keep it working,
Keep it working, otherwise we're screwed.
Well, I mean, it will just become like a week, like that MacBook is Sarah's MacBook, basically, that I fixed that. Was it last year December or the year before that? Yeah,
but you can't run any software on it, like editing software.
It's basically like
it's really old.
It's an internet machine.
Yes, it is.
It's just meant to open a browser, to open like TweetDeck, Twitter, and
or Google Docs.
Yeah, like some really basic. It's like basically, hey, we need to look up something, but I don't want to do it on my iPad.
It's actually like an office machine. We could do our taxes on if we could do it on our own, which we can't because he is on a spouse visa. Blah blah blah. Whole topic again. So, anyways, I also uploaded finally a video to my German channel, Die Bedienung, which means the waitress, where I'm talking about crazy things you find in a supermarket in the car department, which is weird that you don't call it car department, but you call it auto department.
Yeah.
Should be called car.
Car, auto. Well, I mean, auto is more general.
Autobahn.
Yeah, but it's more general.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
So
however, I only got one comment, and that person commented on my German pronunciation and said I sound, due to the fact that I've been here so long, my German sucks, because he didn't say my German sucks, but he said you clearly hear that I talk English.
Here's the thing. Like, the second we're back and we have to talk to family or to our own language.
Yeah.
We become better overnight, and then you will see that we have as long as we're talking the same time, we'll stay good.
It's also, if you produce a video, you talk differently than.
Oh yeah, definitely.
If I talk to my mom, I talk differently than.
Well, I remember.
Video, obviously.
I've been in the US now since August, so I have been non-stop talking and using English with actual people again, like people up one-on-one. So for me, it's so much easier now to think in English. But I haven't used my Dutch. And I remember last time when I was here for 3 months, I had serious problems typing on the typewriter in Dutch. Because I was writing 2 letters to people that had sent something at that time. I couldn't do it. I simply couldn't do it because I'm so relying on autocorrect nowadays, because the algorithms are so smart of that software. They're like, yeah, we know you fuck up because touchpads suck. They're bad. They're awful. My fingers are fat and chubby. So we'll just make sure that it works. And it works most of the times. I mean, I know how to write and spell. It's just that it's so much easier just to like, oh yeah,
I use Google all the time to correct my, or just autocorrect.
Or I have the problem that words sound too weird when I write them out. I'm like, this is not how they're written. And like, Google it. This is how they're written? That's weird. And like next week I totally forgot about it, and this is like a normal thing.
I have actually problems when I write people like post-it notes like, hey, blah, blah, do this and this, because I'm like, I don't have, it doesn't automatically correct it if I do something wrong. Yeah. And it doesn't matter which language I'm writing, and if I have to write in German because the keyboard doesn't have the umlaute, so I either have to do, for example, for U, which is a U with the two dots on top, we spell a U and a E. But it looks so freaking weird if you spell a word like Küche with a U and a E. So I'm typing and then I have to relook, and it just takes me so long to actually type something in German, especially autocorrect just corrects it into a weird English word. And I'm like, that's not what I read, what I wrote.
English dictionaries and English keyboards. So in the chat, Joanne says, be good, get your airline tickets, kick back and relax, which we definitely will as soon as Best Record is ready. So I hope Mike is watching in the background. Mike, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Am I being annoying again? Hurry up, get your stuff ready. Just let us know when you're ready, by the way. And Amanda says, you guys should do a vlog dedicated to just your visa struggles. It took 3 years to get my husband a green card. I wish I'd known people that were going through the similar pains. Well, just anyone that ever had to travel further than a simple travel visa that you standardly get has problems. But I think we will after we are settled in and we actually have gone through the process, or we're in the middle of the process of the green cards. The second that the green card process starts, we'll talk. It's not that we're worried that we get in trouble because you're allowed to talk, because freedom of speech and so on, but and we never have done anything illegal, so I'm not worried about that. But it feels really weird and uncomfortable talking about it, because the experience that we have had over the last couple of years is just so stressful that the second that we have to talk and come up with those emotions, basically, it's just really hard to just turn that off. And like the next 4 or 5 nights, I'm just stressed out thinking about the fact that I still am on a visa that doesn't allow me to work, for instance, or
hey Mike.
Super annoying.
Hey Mike, you can get Brittany hold the camera.
Yeah, just hold.
No, I'm
just tape it to Nora's face.
Yeah.
Nora can.
Use the GoPro fetch. Just put it on one of the animals.
Just stream from the pet box.
Yeah, stream from the bed box. Why not?
Bed bugs?
Bed box. I'm really jealous of all the new toys you have. And the car.
We've had a lot of people.
And the camera and the car. You should just make videos about that, driving around and just speed it up like a time lapse of the toy cars that follow you. Yeah. That's awesome.
But we have been asked multiple times in the last, let's say, 2-3 years, when all those things that are happening, where people are like, hey, you guys should talk about it, and hey, you guys should share your experiences. I mean, we do it through the vlogs, and it's perfectly fine, don't worry. But it's more like, it's just really hard to come up with a cohesive story / every single experience when it comes to like the visa process or how we have done it so far is different for every single other person that applies for something like that. Even if we would talk about it, it would more be about our experience and not about how it's going to be for you. Because it might legitimately be different. Like, I'm jealous of friends of mine who have traveled 6-7 times in the last year for no good reason to the US. No problems whatsoever. I'm like, I fly a second time in a year and I directly get kicked out, pretty much. Yeah. For no good reason. So, every single person is unique in that case, snowflake-wise. And everyone gets treated differently.
We will definitely talk about the whole process, especially it's easier to kind of give tips and stuff when we have already done it. Yeah. So don't worry about that. And I think if you get married, it should be easier to actually get a green card, especially if one person is American, obviously. Apparently it didn't. 3 years is quite long. For us, it's different because we're both foreign. However, we're both already here, so I just don't know.
Yeah.
I think the thing is, if I could apply over my company, it would be different. It might be quicker, but you never know because I'm on the stupidest visa you can have.
That's the hardest one.
The hardest one. It's just like...
See it like this. You have the visa that people get that basically just makes it the fast lane, like the left lane on the road, and then you have the outer right lane where all the slow people drive, and sometimes you don't have a choice.
And I'm on the parking lot, or
yeah, basically sometimes we just pull over a lot.
Yeah.
Pull over.
Right.
No, actually a better analysis. We just have a lot of blown out tires on the side of the road. That's the problem that we have. Katja says, I've only lived in Europe so far, so I never needed to worry about anything like that. I mean, for us, even like just getting basic things done in Europe is not that hard because, I mean, luckily rules are made to make it easier to share those things.
I mean, I kind of appreciate the fact that we actually grew up in Europe with complete different like background and experiences. Culture, yeah. If I imagine I just grown up here, I would not to be insulting or anything, but the belief systems and education and stuff here is different, so the experience you make kind of shape you too. Yeah. So I would be a complete different person. I would probably be a generic bitch here.
A basic bitch.
A basic bitch.
Well, I mean, technically you still are a basic bitch. You're a white girl.
I'm just weird.
You get Starbucks.
Weird doesn't fit in basic bitch.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, then you're married to me, so
I mean, you still have your traits, but from that point, I know that Americans always want to go, not always, but you see it in the movies, it's like, yeah, let's do a road trip to Europe or whatever. It's just
backpacking.
Backpacking or it's
like, yeah, I've been to Amsterdam. Like, you have been to Amsterdam or have you been to Amsterdam? Because there's a difference between smoking weed at like a coffee shop and actually going out and see like Amsterdam.
So I'm really happy that, especially when we met each other, we had the opportunity to travel around in Europe for a while. So that was really cool, and I would love to do that. So having the freedom to travel between countries is just amazing, and I wish it was the same between Europe and America. Ivan
is saying in the chat, "Oh, Sarah, I was going through your Sarah Parker videos. I got to the I'm a YouTube star song.
Maybe I should take it off, but
nope.
It's part of our history."
Nope, you're not allowed because I made copies. The second that you delete that one, I'm going to upload it.
I'm not deleting
the
it.
single channel.
I mean, if people enjoy it, why not?
Oh man, that's just so much fun.
I just wanted to show off my editing skills.
I mean, the editing is awesome.
Not my singing skills, obviously, because I can't sing. That's why I sing in a choir, so nobody hears me.
You're like, it's like Miranda sings, but it's like Sarah sings.
I hate you.
But the thing is, you actually tried. No, I'm just kidding. I love the video. It's still fun to me. So depending on if Mike is already set up or still trying to fumble around with cables.
Oh, we were asked about the Herwijnen weather. Love it right now, although we have a lot of wind and rain and whatever. But have you seen how green it is getting out there and how nicely warm it is now? We basically skipped the 40s and 50s. We jumped from 30 to 70s or 60s. I love it.
Does Ohio itself have any regulations that you guys have to go through?
Stop watching that video, seriously. I have to send the egg bag.
Or
with the inverted, with the
or
thorns to the outside.
Yeah.
Ooh, that would be interesting.
That's a scary thing. Does Ohio have any regulations you guys have to go through? Well, the main thing is just state-wise. They're just the same kind of rules that every state has. Driver's license things, bank accounts, getting those things set up, getting a doctor, for instance, getting registered at a dentist's office, getting set up at like a garage that you have to get your car to from time to time because it's easy to go to the same place. Getting those things, it's more or less just like the paperwork that's just takes forever.
What you need first is a social security number to get anything here,
or an item, like a tax ID.
Yes.
Either one of those two is the most important things. If you
Anyways, if nobody of your family has a social security number, you won't get a tax ID.
Yeah.
So normally if you're a working person or a living person or whatever, you get a social security number here. Just if you're like him, you won't. So anyways, and that takes 6 weeks. So you can't open a bank account, you can't do blah blah, you can't get a travel license. Here's the fun part. You want to get a travel license, they actually want a letter from your bank that kind of shows your address, so it's approved.
Mm-hmm.
I can freaking fake that.
Yeah, the thing is, like, if technically you can fake your way through a lot of things, and most employees wouldn't even care less. But it's just like this the silly rules that they don't make sense out.
Notifying documents is still, my brain is like, what? You make a copy of your passport, for example, and then you sign the paper. And what they notify is your signature. They don't notify that passport, the document. They notify your signature.
So, if depending on where you go, you can basically just show that paper that has your signature on it, and the signature that is notarized. And if you're lucky, and they're trying to they're willing to cooperate with you, they'll say, "Yeah, that's the same. Probably fine."
stuff I'm like, what? Okay, not everything is bad here. Some things are easier. Others are like bureaucracy. No, how is it called?
Bureaucracy.
Sorry, too tired for that word.
Government stuff.
Bürokratie in German. Yeah, that's just like the same like in other countries.
Yeah. Well, I mean, once you have those things set up and you don't have to talk to people, it's awesome. That's the thing I love about the US. Everything is automated or self-service.
Oh my god, Katja, you're watching it too? No, sorry. Stop watching the video.
Says this song is amazing. I will use it in next week's live stream.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will make sure to outro that.
Oh my god.
I'm going to download it and I just use one of my downloads copies. Mike, how far are you? I'm just really stretching because I want to wrap up the stream, and thank you guys for joining us today.
Oh guys, if you are not subscribed to Fluffy by Nature yet, youtube.com/naughtynarrow.
Oh yeah.
I had that URL forever, the channel name.
Oh yeah, we're working on the web pages, basically the back.
We are working on 2 websites right now, one for the kiddies, one for us.
Well, technically it's one, but they're separate websites.
Yes.
If you see it really straight, but if you just click on it, you won't really see the difference. That's the problem. So we're currently, at least she's working on it, but the goal is that, of course, I will be adding content to it when I get a chance to it, is that we set up, basically, I talk a lot about Rooster Teeth, that they have their website outside of YouTube. Basically, they post stuff there, and people can always go there as a reliable source of content. Like, for now, we'll just post YouTube videos, of course.
And for example, Amazon links for products we kind of like, which might be interesting for you, like
sort of like
sponsored
things.
By the way, what I wanted to say, it doesn't matter if you're on the live stream right now, otherwise I keep forgetting it. The GX7 Mike's camera.
Yeah.
Mike, I was just watching your vlog. The mic's on top, which I don't like. Maybe we should look for something else.
I like the
I like the camera. I like the picture quality. I just don't like the fact that the mics are actually on top.
Well, I have to talk to Mike.
Oh, by the way, can you attach an external mic to it? Can you attach an external mic?
I really don't know. I haven't checked.
Oh, Mike is ready. All right.
Yeah, Mike is ready.
All right, guys.
Where's Mike? Did he say that? Oh, okay. So we're going to wrap up here. Thank you guys for joining us today. Next
you guys
up,
are awesome. Thanks for commenting.
Yeah, next up is our good friends Press Record. You can check them out. It's youtube.com/letspressrecord. Otherwise, make sure just click on one of the Twitter links. You will probably see it posted. We'll tweet it out or post it on our fan page so you can click on it. But thank you guys so much for joining us today. We're going to lay down and just pass out for an hour. I'm not even going to attempt to clean this stuff up.
I bet it's going to be like Britt and Mike the other day, where they just passed out at 7 and woke up next morning.
Yeah.
Might happen.
Yeah.
Seriously, I didn't have enough sleep this week, and I'm just dead. So I hope we will have a really awesome live stream next week, maybe
Yeah.
with some guests. I talked to a couple of people, but they're all like, "Oh my god, this weekend I'm going camping. Oh my god, I'm doing this. Oh, I'm at a wedding," and wedding season is starting for us soon too. So yeah,
Whatever
it's gonna
works.
be busy.
Yeah. Although maybe we should pre-record live streams.
Hey, Mike, do you guys want to come to Chicago to C2E2, which should be next weekend? What date is it?
Well, it's fine.
Anyway,
It's fine. We'll have to see that. Anyways, guys, we're going to. I need to click stuff because otherwise it doesn't work. Come on, work with me. Oh, don't crash. Okay, good. Let's see. Okay. Here it goes. Are you ready? Thank you guys so much for joining us. We'll be back next week, or just watch the vlogs.
I'm Sarah Parker. I'm a you.
You just made it worse yourself. You're asking for it. Bye, guys.